Hey guys, and welcome to the Raw review. Now you're probably thinking, why the hell am I filming my lips for? Now if you was to imagine my nostrils to be eyes, I look like a pretty angry character right now, don't I? I look weird, but nevertheless, let's start the Raw review, shall we? So we open up the show with CM Punk. Basically opens up the show, beating up CM Punk, by the way. Basically saying how he proved everyone wrong, how Ryback, how he's lost now, and he's gone over Ryback, and how he's not unstoppable anymore. He says he's beaten everyone that they have to offer. He mentioned about beating Randy Orton and Triple H, which, if we have to face the facts, no he didn't, and he should have. But he said he beat them. I don't really know how, but I don't really understand that. He says that he has no connection with the ref. The ref did what he did. So, and actually in the show, we actually don't see this. Brad Maddox. Yeah, I kind of called him Brian, didn't I, in my Hell in a Cell review. But we didn't see him on the show, actually. We really didn't see him on the show. I'm not sure why. So it's going to be interesting what they're going to do with that. Anyway, you have Mick Foley who interrupts, and basically he's saying about how this would have defined CM Punk, and he didn't, go into this, he didn't make himself like a star or whatnot, and how he didn't face Ryback as a man, being a coward. Basically, it then sets up a Survivor Series match. Team Foley versus Team CM Punk. This is going to be really interesting now, because this is probably going to be the main event. And at a Survivor Series, these traditional 5-man tag matches, they're really significant to the pay-per-view. It's one of those appealing matches. Last year, we had the Team Randy Orton, didn't we, versus Team Barrett, but that wasn't the main event. The main event obviously was The Rock and the Cena versus The Miz and R-Truth at the time. But it looks like this is going to be the main event. Going to be really interesting, actually. And later on the show, we will find out who is on each other's team, so we'll get to that soon. But then Ryback then comes down and Punk retreats, which sets up JTG versus Ryback. I thought WWE was done with these matches now with Ryback, but no, they'll go back to old school, won't they? With this, Ryback wins, obviously, and then the interesting part of it is he goes on the mic after the match. He does need some mic work done. He needs some more skills with that. But yeah, he just needs to work with someone who's good on the mic and teach him, all that. Because if he's going to be the top guy in the company, he needs to know how to speak on the mic, and appeal to the wrestling fans. So after that, we have Randy Orton versus Barrett. Barrett had no entrance, which annoyed me thoroughly. This match wasn't too bad. These two guys, they got quite good chemistry together, I will admit. You have, basically in the match, you have Randy Orton going over on Wade Barrett. When was it? It was SmackDown, wasn't it? Yeah, because Wade Barrett beat Randy Orton, and Orton was clean in this match. I didn't like that, really, because you're trying to build Wade Barrett to be a major star in the WWE, but having him win in that match against Randy Orton on SmackDown, and then have him lose this, it kind of loses faith in a way. But I'm interested in what they're going to be doing with Wade Barrett in the future, how they're going to be booking him. But after that, we have Team Hell No versus the PTP. This was just one of those matches, basically what happens at the end. You have Brian tags himself in, does the no lock and gets the win. That's 2 matches now in a row the PTP have jobbed. So I can't see them getting a title opportunity in the future. Well, not currently in the future, not in the near future. making them the tag team champions look strong in this match, which is good, I guess. So yeah, I didn't have too much issues with this. It's decent, I guess. Still, there's no interaction with Matt Striker or Dr. Shelby. Dr. Shelby should be interacting with this match now. Have some interaction in these kind of matches, you know. He is this oh god, anger management guy who's helped out Daniel Bryan and Kane. He's not in these segments where they are, but I think he should, to be honest. Anyway, after that you have Vicky who comes down. This is that AJ segment, AJ and Cena, storyline, their affair going on. She introduces Cena, Cena comes down, she shows you some footage and some pictures, and you know, it's just not, yeah, we've seen it before. And then she gives us this video package of, basically this video footage of AJ going in Cena's room, what it looks like, but Cena denies it and says they're going into the elevator. I wonder where they went after the elevator. Apparently Cena walks her to the room, and then he's basically just said his goodbyes. Then you have Ziggler who interferes, comes down, basically, I can't remember what he says, but you have Cena who gets frustrated, pushes Ziggler to the ground, and it looks like they're going to be doing a feud with Cena and Ziggler, which in my opinion is going to be quite good. Well, I think it's good, but if Ziggler goes over. If Cena goes over, then it's complete crap. Complete crap. Now, also in this segment, I was waiting for the Ric Flair return. I won't lie. I really was looking forward to it in this, but we didn't get it, did we? I was really looking forward to Ric Flair. Anyway, after that, you have Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston in a Champions versus Champions match. Because they love to indulge in these type of matches, don't they? To make their matches more appealing, you know, give them better star ratings. You have Cesaro who comes down. Basically, he talks about these fat children in America and Halloween. I guess that gets quite a lot of heel heat on the character, so that's good. You have Miz on commentary, and the issue I had with this match, they focused on the Miz too much, the commentary too much. I was watching the match, and then they go straight to the Miz. I kind of want to watch the match, you know. On commentary, you don't focus on the commentary. It's like you have a wrestling match here. You have a wrestling match going on over here, and then the commentary over here. The cameraman just focusing on the commentary. All the cameramen focusing on the commentary, and none on the wrestling match. You got the whole audience. Oh, we're gonna look at the Miz. It's not like that. I'm sorry, but it's not. You should be focused on the match. The commentary is there as the commentary to add on to the match. You know, a voiceover for the match. But yeah, in the match you have Kofi Kingston throwing Cesaro onto the Miz. He gets frustrated, then attacks Kofi, getting the DQ. Then you have Cesaro beating up on Kofi Kingston as well. Then you have R-Truth coming down, saving Kofi Kingston. So maybe this is a possible feud between Cesaro and R-Truth for the US title. That would be interesting. At least it'll be featured on TV, so do it, WWE. Also, I bet next week we're going to have a tag match, aren't we? Antonio Cesaro and The Miz versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. I was just thinking, what was their name? Their tag team, I was like, Truth Boom or something like that. No, it wasn't Truth Boom. No, it wasn't that. Truth Boom. That was interesting. Anyway, after that you have Vicky Guerrero hiring AJ, announces that she'll be facing Beth. After that we have a very bad segment. 3M B. Yeah. 3MB. 3-man band. 3 more bullshit, that's what. I feel sorry, I do. At least they're being televised, I guess. But you have Drew McIntyre in there. He should be up there by now. I like Drew McIntyre, and look what they bloody do with him. Look what they do with him. Fair enough, Heath Slater, no one really cares about him. Jinder Mahal, maybe he should He shouldn't even be in there. His gimmick doesn't even suit the damn band. Jesus Christ. And you have Drew McIntyre. God, he was on the way to getting that World Heavyweight Champion, wasn't he? That World Heavyweight Championship. He was on the way to getting that, and look what they do with him. They put him in this stupid band. Anyway, you have the 3MB. I don't even know which members were against Ryder and Santino. Woo Cobra. I don't know. Is that the team? I don't care. I don't care about these guys. Why? I skipped the match. I skipped the match. The 3MB won. It looks like they're going to actually be going on with this band. I don't know how long they're going to last, but it looks like they're actually going to go on with this, like, this little faction going on. Maybe there'll be more band members going in. I don't know. Maybe Trent Barretta. Maybe you can go in there as well. I don't know. It was just a random pick, I guess. Anyway, we learned that Jerry the King Lawler will be returning in 2 weeks. So, very, 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 very good news, isn't it? Jerry the King Lawler has made a really speedy recovery after suffering that heart attack. So, you know, my prayers went out to him, and it looks like he's recovered. Fantastic news for the fans there. Really good news. So I'm glad he'll be coming back. Really am. After that, you have AJ versus Beth Phoenix. This was the talk of Beth Phoenix's last match. Yes, it was. You have AJ winning with a cheap roll-up pin. Then you have Vicky coming down. She's saying about how she starts talking about something. Then you have Beth Phoenix attacking AJ from behind. Then you have Vicky saying restart the match. And then you have Beth Phoenix doing the Glam Slam on AJ and gets the 3 count. Wins. And then we learn later that Beth Phoenix is fired. And this is the way she goes. And it's really sad because one of the top divas in the WWE, the woman who could actually wrestle, put on a good show, put on a good match. And this is how she goes. It's really sad in a way, I tell you. It really is. So we then come to our third tag team match on free TV on Raw. Now this is a rare occasion. 3 tag team matches on Raw. This was Rhodes Scholars versus Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Now in the match you have some great work, great chemistry with Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes. And then they pick up the win on this, don't they? It's a great win for these guys. Are they going to be having a rematch? Maybe, but obviously not at Survivor Series because they're in the traditional tag team match. And if that's a spoiler for you guys, tough. I should have let you down that well, should I? Sorry about that if that's a spoiler alert. But anyway, maybe they'll be having a rematch at free TV on a Raw or SmackDown. Maybe a Raw, wouldn't it? It'd be a Raw. But yeah, so they may be having a tag team match at on free TV with the tag team champions. So after that we have Alberto Del Rio versus Justin Gabriel, and I'm going to talk about this match. Why? Because it was the same old shit we've seen before. Anyway, after that we have the main segment of the match, the main focus on this Raw, and that was the Survivor Series, lead up to the traditional tag team match. Who is going to be in the traditional tag team, match, sorry. So CM Punk comes down. We have the big poster of the WWE 13. I can't wait for Friday because that's when it comes out in the UK. Come out today, didn't it, in the US? Yeah, I'm jelly. But then you have Punk. You have Paul Heyman. Actually, he announces who's on the team. First person, The Miz. Second is Cody Rhodes. Third, Damien Sandow. Fourth is Alberto Del Rio. So that's 5 people there. CM Punk, Miz, Rhodes, Scholars, and Alberto Del Rio. Mick Foley then comes down and announces who will be in his tag team faction. Yeah, will be in his team. Now it's pretty predictable. So you have Kofi Kingston, Team Hell No, and Randy Orton. Then you've got CM Punk, presuming that Foley will be in the match. He says no. Guess he comes down. Feed me more. Feed me, Punk. Yeah, Ryback comes down and basically a brawl starts. CM Punk goes off And then he's holding the championship up. You have the all the baby faces going over in this. So, you know, it was typical WWE booking here. But I gotta admit, the lineup for this the tag team match, I guess is pretty good. You have Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes. They're going to be in this main event, so I yes, really happy about that. Kofi Kingston in the main event, yes. The Miz, yes. Randy Orton, shit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Randy Orton, if you haven't guessed by now. Ryback in the main event, that's also a good thing as well. CM Punk in the main event. Who will not be in the main event? John Cena. You can't see me, I am not going to be seeing you in the main event, Cena. But yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, the lineup's pretty good. I can't wait for this traditional tag team match. I love these traditional tag team matches at the Survivor Series. I love them. But yeah, I'm happy with it. The Raw, I guess, this week was okay. Had its bad moments, had its good moments. That always happens in Raw. I suppose it's an okay show. I'll give it about 6.5 maybe. The good thing about it was that he was actually hyping up Survivor Series to, you know, one of the four big pay-per-views of the year. They're actually, you know, focusing on it. So I congratulate WWE for that. But that has been your Raw review. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and also remember to add me on Facebook, add me on Skype, and they will be in the description box down below. Down below. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't resist that. Anyway, that has been your Raw review, and until next time, guys. See ya.